Now then, Mike, in bushcraft. Obviously you've seen these bits of leather work from my last video I did. And I've just been watching some of people's videos. Watched Kev's on Woodland Camp and Craft, and watched him make a dump pouch, and it was real simple. I think it was the first avocado leather that he did, like, so I'm going to have a little go at one of them. So I'll keep you still on this old folder anyway. And Craig, I hope you don't mind, bushcrafter, how are you doing, mate? I love this, absolutely, and I'm going to use this as, well, this isn't my work, by the way, I've showed you this in another video. This is Craig's handiwork, but I'm going to use this as the dump pouch inside my leather, because I'm right into the camo and I'm right into the leather at the minute as well, so this gives me the best of both, and that's just about the right size for what I want my pouch to be at as well. So Craig, I hope you don't mind, mate, but I am utilising the bag that you made me. Thank you. I don't have a steel roll, so I'm using my saw from work. Don't have a scalpel, so I'm using my Stanley. I know everyone will say about cutting towards me, I use a Stanley every day in my life. No, it's no excuse, but I'm not asking anybody else to do it. Right, so this is going to be stitched into there. Right, so now what I need to work out, once that's in there, nicely formed up, if that went to there, and that comes over, and we've got a pencil, so I'll just give it a, and I can straighten that up. nothing. Have a little measure on that. So that was terrible. So I've got oh no, only got 2 mil out. Can work with 2 mil. It's man, I can work with 2 mil. As you can see at the minute, I'm just free profiling these corners, but I'm making a little bit more. I don't want it too thingy, but I'm making a little bit more even. With a bit of sanding later. All up there. That's going to go over there. This is a bit bigger than it was before. Make sure this goes. There we go. Better drop that down a little bit. That to there. That will come over. And there. So as that sits now, that's what we're looking at. I'll get my press studs on there. I'll drill through with my drill as always. My press studs on, and then we'll get a loop, belt loop on, and I'll stitch the bag inside. Right, I need to get some gear out, so I'll catch up with you in a bit. Right. I've had since cutting the leather out, I've been having a think and a play, and I've had a change of heart. It's still going to be, but I always thought, and even after watching Kev's video, and he did his sort of that way, I always thought that I would do mine that way and it dump out. But after looking at it, folding it the way that it will sit in here, and that will go. And that will go, I hope you can see this, sorry, and that will come over, and that will come over, and I've already got, because this is the pouch of crib I've already got me a natural belt loop sticking up there, so I could just sew that in and put 2 poppers on and have it as that. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this on because it's just extra support I suppose, and I'm going to put a belt loop over there, so it's going to look like that when this flicks open. It'll be out. So that's what I'm going to go with. So I'll put this piece for the hand, for the belt loop. This can just be freehand, it's just rough at the minute, it's going to get trimmed up. And the best thing about using this leather, or what I've found up to now anyway, the best thing for me is every now and again I fall on me some of the original stitching, but that original stitching will drop over there. I can drill through that to there, so then when it is open, all I'll see is the really nice neat stitch holes that was already there. So which a bit like on the knife sheath, you can see these was the original stitch holes, so I've got a real nice sharp straight line, and these was the ones that I hand drilled, which obviously, sorry, these was a nice neat line, these were the hand drilled, which obviously isn't so good. So I'll utilise this. Right, got my drill, got my strap on. Really? trying to drill through. I'm not sure I need to drill through this thread, so what I think I'll do is where I've started already, so I know there's a hole there and there and there. I'll keep them lined up so then I can carry on. Is that right? Yep, there in, that one's in, that's in. So now I can just carry on. Right, so that's that. And if I fold this in half, I'll go through the same process. Right, so a bit deep back some melted leather, but it'll be okay. Right, so I've now got, once I get all the chopping board plastic out, I've now got a row of holes here, a row of holes here, and a row of holes here. So then when I place this into there and that, I can line them up, and then that will have me the belt loop on, and that'll take that quite nicely. So I'm going to get this thread sorted and I'll bring you back in a little bit. Right, got my thread, got my pieces, so let's have a little go. Right, you can see one with the stitching, same as always. I don't even know what twine, cotton, whatever, what you're meant to even use for leather. I imagine it's some that's a bit thick, like some of a good bit. But I can honestly say that I don't know. So we'll see how it goes. I might get into it a little bit more, might get some proper gear for it, but right now it's just what I've got, I'm afraid. And what I've got is what I've got. So you push my drill bits on like a mill and a half. I find it difficult to go back through the same holes that I've done and keep all the stitching tight at the same time. I think that's the benefit of when you watch the leather lads, where they use the two. And Dale Skimmer, he said this to me as well, where they use the two needles, one each, and I think that keeps everything tight, keeps everything, all the stitches the same and that. Right, I'm going to tie these off. Up to now, we're sort of talking on probably the quickest bit of leather work dump pouch you'll ever see. I think all in all, it's going to take me less than 10-15 minutes. Once it's got its press studs on. Like I say, I'll tie this off, I'll bring you back when I'm ready to put studs on. Right, I'm going to add the press studs, don't need it so tight, so Just finger guard it around there, good way. And keep this in there. I'll take that pencil off. So then I'll fold this up. Right, and I'm just, all I'm going to do, I'm going to drill through. Just going to loosen it because obviously after a few times it gets bits in. I'm just going to go through enough just to scar the leather on the side, without drilling it, just scarring it, so that then I can go onto this. I obviously know nobody else drills leather like this, but I ain't got punches and I ain't got anything else to do it with. I've also only got a couple of Prestos left, and one of them I misfired on last time, so I'm going to have a go at using it. If not, I'll get shut of it and I'll just have to order some more, just leave it unfinished. Right, so let me have a look at this then. Right, I have my first one in. I'll go with my second one, hoping it goes just as good. We're in, and we driver in. Beautiful leather coming off. That's that side. Yep, that's what I wanted. And these ones just go through. And plant them on top. And what I do with these is I just put that on top of there and squeeze. And mushrooms them so it's nice and tight. Same again there. Couple of little squeezes. Right, I'll just make sure these close, otherwise it's an epic fail. Right, they've closed. Let's get this. And in. Now we're over. On. And that, I'll get the sandpaper out, give it a little bit of a rub, but that, my friends, is literally a 10. I'd say 15 to be on the safe side, but I'm pretty sure it's 10. 10-minute dump pouch. And I'm stoked with it. Traditional meets modern, I think. I'm properly stoked with that. I'm well happy. I think that's my favourite bit yet. I do like the wet forming, but just because of how tidy it all looks. Oh. And that's it. Right, I'll give it a bit of a sand I'll show you it next to all the other bits. I'll bring you back.